I am Michael Morris, National Disability Institute Executive Director. On behalf of NDI and the ABLE National Resource Center, I hope you found Understanding ABLE informative. I would like to continue our conversation concerning the benefits of opening an ABLE account. 2016 marks the first year in which ABLE accounts will be available to qualified beneficiaries. Now that you have some basic understanding of ABLE, including who is eligible to open an account, limits on contributions, and allowable purposes to use ABLE account funds, how can you become ABLE ready? Identify your need for savings. Whether you're working and producing income and/or a Social Security beneficiary of SSI and/or SSDI monthly income payments, make a list of short and longer-term needs to set aside for funds in an ABLE account. Consider whether these needs will be covered by any public benefit program you currently receive or may receive in the future. Some examples include long-term supports like personal assistance services, which a government-funded benefit may cover, but restricts the number of hours per week or month. Renovations to where you live to be more accessible. Assistive technology like hearing aids or repairs to a wheelchair. The purchase of a computer or iPad. Supported or customized employment assistance, including on-the-job training. Public benefits planning. And the purchase and retrofitting or modifying of a van. Investigate costs to meet identified needs and develop a short-term, up to 3 years, and a longer-term budget. Identify potential contributors to your ABLE account. Friends, family, and an employer may all be invited to contribute to your ABLE account. The total allowable contributions from all contributors combined is currently $14,000 in any given tax year. Your contributions to an ABLE account are not tax deductible for purposes of filing your federal taxes, but they may be deductible for purposes of your state income tax depending on where you live. While you or your family may not have the resources to contribute $14,000 annually, you might also consider crowdsourcing or letting relatives and friends know about your specific future savings goals and how they can help make it happen. Consider an ABLE account as part of long-term financial goals. If you already have or were considering a special needs trust, discuss your long-term goals with your financial advisor or attorney about whether an ABLE account could be established to complement the goals of the trust. The ABLE account funds will not impact continued eligibility for SSI, with the exceptions noted in the first video, Medicaid and other public benefits. A special needs trust also protects against loss of eligibility for public benefits. The cost of establishing a special needs trust with the engagement of a knowledgeable attorney will more likely be higher than establishing an ABLE account with a state. The ABLE National Resource Center will continue to analyze the options and compare and contrast your choices as states establish ABLE programs and provide informational materials to help inform your decisions. What do I need to be doing right now? You can start saving now. You do not have to wait until your state or another state establishes their ABLE account program. While you should still be aware of your asset limits as they relate to your benefits, you can begin to save now. Set aside a dollar amount weekly or monthly from your paycheck and/or Social Security check if you receive SSI and/or SSDI. Visit with a local financial institution, such as a bank or credit union, and open a savings account if you do not have one. Find a financial institution with no monthly administrative fees, an interest-bearing savings account, any match savings option, and discuss minimum balance requirements and how many transactions you may make monthly at no cost. Set a savings goal for 2016 and invite family and friends to contribute to your savings account. These funds will be moved to an ABLE account when you select a state's ABLE program that is a good fit for your needs. Compare state ABLE programs. By the summer of 2016, and perhaps earlier, we expect several states will have opened ABLE programs and be inviting eligible individuals nationwide to open an ABLE account regardless of their state of residence. Which elements of an ABLE program should you compare among states to ensure you find a program that best meets your needs? You may want to consider the following questions. Is there a minimum contribution to open an ABLE account? Is there a fee to open an account, and if so, how much is that fee? Is there a required minimum contribution to your account? If so, what is that amount? Are there restrictions on how often you can withdraw funds from your account? What are the investment options the state ABLE program offers? Are the options likely to meet your needs for limiting risk with the growth of your contributed dollars to the ABLE account? Are there options to help increase income from your invested dollars? What has been the history of the rate of return of the investment fund? Do you have a clear understanding of the fees associated with management of the fund? Are the fees front-end loaded, or are they reduced if you leave your funds invested for several years? What access will you have to learn about the current rate of return on funds invested? Could you access the information daily online? What proof will the ABLE program require to document your eligibility to open an account, that your disbursements are qualified expenses? Does the program offer any unique or value-added program elements to help you save, contribute to your account, grow the account, and manage your invested dollars? Does your state have a program, and if so, do they offer a state income tax deduction or credit for contributions to your account? Your needs are unique. No two eligible individuals have the same needs for opening and managing an ABLE account. You may have set short-term priorities and be withdrawing funds weekly or monthly. Another individual may have longer-term needs and priorities for saving and using an ABLE account. And others may utilize the program in a combination of ways, short-term and long-term. Talk with people you trust. Create a circle of support comprised of family and friends. While not mandatory, perhaps consider consulting a financial advisor who has documented experience with creating and/or managing funds related to individuals with special needs, such as pooled trusts and special needs trusts. For many families, the ABLE account will be a significant and viable option in addition to, rather than instead of, a trust program. The interaction of these financial tools may yield added benefits which exceed the benefits of having just one or the other. Be informed as a consumer. As states open ABLE programs, the ABLE National Resource Center will compare and contrast individual state programs to help you make informed decisions. For more information about the ABLE Act, please visit the ABLE National Resource Center at www.ablenrc.org.